With method acting, right? A lot of people say that it's like a torture, self-torture method, especially when men do it.
Going into acting, and a very important factor you need to keep in mind is that you need to be so grounded and rooted in being yourself.
And have you also spoken to maybe family members of those who had maybe passed as a result of GBV?
That's one thing I do say. For instance, I have to portray rage or anger, for instance. It would be hyperventilating, like very fast breathing and just pacing.
What is your go-to acting method? Are you a Stanislavski babe? Ooh. Are you a Chabak babe? See, I know some things.
Spot on. Yeah, that's all I got for now. Yeah.
Velencia Maleboggo, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see why I love this woman? Do you see why I love this woman? What's up, beautiful people? My name is Aphiwe Mdluli, and I welcome you to another episode of the Brazen Black Podcast, the home of unapologetic African storytelling. This episode is in association with Brazen Black Art Film Fridays, where every last Friday of the month they showcase movies from emerging young filmmakers through a virtual film festival. And today we are diving into thespians, the darlings that charm our screens, the ones who are unafraid to stand in front of the camera. I am joined by the lead actress of a short film called Burn Mouth, a gripping psychological thriller set on the backdrop of gender-based violence as it follows Alicia, who aims to avenge her late sister. BBAFF'ies at home, please help me welcome Velencia Maleboggo.
Thank you.
How are you, girl?
I'm well, thanks, Angel. How are you?
I'm good. It's so good to see you. So just for a little context sake, Velencia is my bestie. Like we go way back. I'm actually in Burn Mouth. Just like look for me there in the background. There, I'm there. Don't worry. You know. So, Burn Mouth.
Yeah.
It premiered last year, November. Amazing film. Chilling film. Your performance was chilling in and of itself. Yes, I'm biased because you're my girl, but you're very, very talented. You're very good at what you do, and you pay attention to your craft. So, before we get into all of that, right, tell us about yourself, like where you're from and what does acting fulfill within you for you to choose it despite the hardships that actors tend to face in our landscape.
First of all, thank you guys for having me, and thank you for your wonderful compliments. You are one of my favorites as well. No laugh. But yeah, for me, acting was more of an intuitive thing. Like I remember going to or watching my first ever theater play. And there was this girl, like, sadly she passed away, but she just stood out for me. And I was like, I was so mesmerized. I was like, whoa, this is what I am meant to do. And ever since then, I've just never looked back. And hey, what can I say? Here I am.
You know, it's lovely that you mention theater, because theater is usually the place that a lot of great actors fall in love with the art. So can you just briefly, or rather just explain what theater means to you? Are you theater trained? You know, let us know about that.
Oh yes, I do have some training in theater. So for me, theater is more about raw and authentic, screen included. Those are about raw and authentic storytelling and truly living in the moment. I think, yeah, it's somewhat challenging, but I love the thrill that comes with the challenge. So, yeah, I would not choose anything else, honestly.
So do you agree then with the whole notion that, like, I mean, this is no shade to anybody who's not theater trained. However, studies say that actors that start off with theater training just tend to transition a lot better into screen or just overall into characterization and putting on a better performance. Would you say you agree with that?
I would say I agree with that. Because we've also had like a few performances where we were told, especially in screen, for instance, we were told to over-exaggerate and like do all the over-the-top stuff, and which is something you normally do in stage acting. And with that, you're able to pinpoint like, oh, this is what I'm doing wrong, and that is the road that I'm supposed to take. So yeah, I would say I agree with that fully.
That's great. Well, I just want us to take a little bit of a detour because yes, acting is great. You love it. It's fulfilling. However, I'm really curious to know, like, how do you deal with rejection, either from an audition or rather, just any sort of rejection or failure almost that you kind of encounter in your profession without it diminishing your passion?
I mean, honestly, if it's just not your day, it's just not your day. It might not be yours, but it's someone else's, and that's not something to look down upon. So, yeah, today might not be my day, but tomorrow will definitely be. So,
and does that speak to like auditions, for example? Because obviously on my side, I work like behind the scenes and like casting. I mean, I'm not a casting director, but I've had some sort of, as you know, I've had some sort of like dibbling and dabbling in there, and sometimes the decision that you make on not choosing someone doesn't necessarily have to do with their skill or the lack thereof, but they're just not the perfect fit. So what would you then say has helped you understand that going into an audition or going towards a role that maybe you want and accepting that you might not get it?
I think going into acting, and a very important factor you need to keep in mind is that you need to be so grounded and rooted in being yourself that no matter what anyone says out there, that shouldn't be able to break you. So that's something I constantly try and tell myself, like, oh girl, well, just suck it up.
That it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Because sometimes it's really personal.
It just is what it is.
Because it can be the smallest thing that changes, but it's difficult because it's easy to feel like approval is like your biggest thing. So have you ever had to deal with insecurities like that, like in shaping your skills as an actor? How do you deal with insecurities that come up? Maybe it's a character you've never done before, or just maybe something you're not quite getting right the first few times. What is that for you?
I would say the nerves are definitely 100%. They're always there. But one thing I also tell myself is that I am going to try and use all that energy to fuel my performance. And then another thing I try to keep in mind is that sometimes, yes, I won't always be my best or give my best performance, which is why I should be able to take in critique and input from other people. For example, even editors, directors, styling designers. I mean, it really goes a long way in the long run. So, yeah.
So, I want to make sure I'm hearing. I don't want to misquote you.
Oh, okay.
So, are you saying that you are keen on hearing from people like the stylist, editor, etc.? Because there's a golden rule that only the director speaks to talent, and then obviously anyone else that's like tending to be the first AD, second AD, etc. So, why then? Because then you're going against the grain now. Why is that important for you? Or like, or rather, how would you navigate doing that in an actual setting when it's like not allowed?
I think for me, it's really interesting how you can sometimes pinpoint different advice you can get from people, and how that can also build your performance. Because I remember with this play even, I went to one of the stylists and I was like, okay, what do you think I can do to like improve my performance? And she was like, no girl, like add a nouns. And I was like, oh, I didn't really think about that. And also I think about continuation a lot. So I think it is very important that we do keep these people in mind and not just keep them on the sidelines. Because yes, their input is once again very valuable.
And that's interesting that you mentioned your experience on Burnmouth, and I think let's just get into that a bit more, because the character of Alicia is going through a lot, to put it very lightly. Alicia's going through a lot. And obviously that can be draining because you are an emotional athlete, as is a term that I've learned to coin, is that you're an emotional athlete. So naturally, though it is not your own emotions, but you are using your own self as a vehicle for that. So with regards to those insecurities or challenges, how did you navigate that with processing what Alicia's dealing with and then putting that into a performance?
Research really goes a long way. And I think one thing that really helped me was having like face-to-face sessions with, sadly, victims of trauma and these bad things. So I think that helped fuel my performance even more, because I was able to channel their emotions through my performance. So yeah, it turned out great.
I mean, I can attest that it did turn out great. So yeah, it did turn out great. And so you mentioned that in your research you went and spoke to victims, and have you also spoken to maybe family members of those who had maybe passed as a result of GBV? How was that process for you? Like from the moment you got the script, I'm sure there was a responsibility that you felt you had with doing the story due diligence. So then how do you prepare yourself to prepare yourself for that?
Yeah, I think my main thing for any character is to understand the character's journey and their background. But mainly for this character, my main focus was to understand her pain and how she was able to translate her pain into strength. So yeah.
That's beautiful. I mean, you get chills just thinking about how Burnmouth isn't just a story about GBV, but rather there's an aim for vengeance. I mean, as per the definition. Because vengeance makes it sound wrong.
It does. So it really does.
I say justice, but it doesn't necessarily involve the justice system. So I can imagine you turning that into strength, but the film itself does that in a very radical, extreme, what is deemed extreme and egregious, when really she's just doing what you do. But how was that then getting that right? Because I feel like you got it right. Because obviously research, as we've learned. So with the vengeance part and just taking it all the way, how did you do that without maybe losing yourself, or how did you get it right?
For me, I always meditate. So meditating, grounding helps. Like we have this thing in acting called stepping in and out of character. So before my performances, I would always step in, and then after my performances, I would make sure to step out of character, just so that I stay grounded once again.
So what does that look like, the stepping in? Like, let's say you're on set and you're shooting the major scene where you've done what you came to do. What did you do to step in and out of that character?
I physically pretend like I'm stepping into a suit, literally.
Oh,
yes, like
I actually imagine it that way. I actually imagine it that way. That makes sense. Okay, so tell me more.
So yes, that's what I do. So obviously exercises right before shoots, and then obviously you have to remember your emotional cues. You need to remember your character's main goals and background, etc., etc. So with that, as I'm breathing in, we were also taught this technique last year, like how you can control your breathing and how your breathing can help with bringing up certain emotions and feelings.
Oh,
and whatnot. Yeah, interesting, right? But yeah, that's one thing I do. Say, for instance, I have to portray rage or anger, for instance.
Yeah.
It would be hyperventilating, like very fast breathing and just pacing. I'd actually pace to get myself into that environment and mindset, you know? So yeah, those are just some of the things that I do to help me fully get into character.
Professionals, like we're not doing
Girl.
thespian, not just an actress, actor, thespian, indeed, because there's a skill to it. I'm curious to know your relationship with your co-star and how you guys kind of work together, because it's really the two of you the entire time. So how was that, developing that dynamic or relationship, because he's not really a serial killer.
Yeah.
Well, I hope not. So how do you how would you then navigate that relationship? Like, how did you guys build it? Because it seemed like you were in tune with each other.
Endless rehearsals. So our lecturer always says that practice doesn't make perfect, it makes Oh, I'm forgetting the saying now. Oh gosh.
You know, Mandela effect, but I think
Girl, you feel me. But anyway.
Practice makes better.
No.
Okay. English 1 as 0.
Yes.
It's
Hawaii. But yes, it was a little, I wouldn't say it was challenging. He's such an easy person to get along with. I think the only thing we really had a challenge with was the language barrier. Yeah, but yeah, he was very easy. We were easy to work with. Like, there was really no issues. Like, if he needed input or help with something, he'd be like, yo, what do you think can help me fuel your performance?
Yeah.
And then vice versa. And I'm like, oh, okay, I actually like how this dynamic is working. So yeah, great stuff. Very easy to work with. No complaints from my side. He was just amazing. Funny guy.
Yes.
Funny guy.
Very funny. Very
But
funny
yeah.
guy. I agree with that. So then, my next question to you is more so got to do with how a lot of actors say you can't judge your character. So even if there's like a little, ooh, side eye, you just kind of like pretend you don't see anything and just keep love and light, you know, because it's your character. You can't judge the character that you're playing. So what is that one thing that you felt like you had to overlook for you to truly step into Alicia?
That she does such vile things, man.
But I mean, like, it's motivated, though, don't you think?
I understand, but like, girl, like, calm down. No? I thought we had a system for that, but the system, I get it, it's not doing anything. But
So you understand why
yeah.
she's like, you know what, I'm gonna do this myself.
But dang, that was hectic. Like, I felt that with everything in me, emotionally, physically. It was, yeah.
Would you say then that Alicia's, should I say, tenacity or her bravery in taking matters into her own hands, because obviously her sister deserves justice, is that something that you would take with yourself? Or like, rather, I guess my question to you is, what did you learn from her that you want to keep?
How pain can be translated into strength once again, but not in the same way as she did. But yes, like mentally, you can overcome anything you set your mind up to.
So you mentioned that Alicia did things that, or obviously did something that you don't necessarily see yourself doing. However, because you accepted that about her and you accepted that she just wanted justice for her sister, what is then that one thing that you learned from Alicia that you want to keep with yourself?
The one thing I'll take away from this experience is that pain can't pain can be translated into power. Like, yeah, it just depends on which route you take, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, yes, that's what I take away from this experience.
Okay. And even from, like, now I'm asking the question, like, tangible things, like from set. I don't know if you kept some things or you wish you could keep some things, or maybe you just probably just like, you know, swiped, you know, something from set. Or like, what is that one thing that you want to keep, not just from Alicia, but like from the set as a whole? Because it was a really dope setup.
Okay, I'm glad that you actually asked that question. So the one thing I would actually take away is the pliers that I use to supposedly chop off the finger.
Oh.
So yes, so this is me just like wanting to fulfill, you know, dark fantasies. So yeah, I'll just keep it there as a reminder to say, okay, vengeance can be taken.
Just with
yes.
plier.
You get what I mean?
That's a word.
Yeah, girl.
You don't need an army. You don't need the military. You just need suppliers and some audacity.
Period.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, so just to step out of Birdmouth for a second, unless maybe this question does relate to Birdmouth a little bit, you'll let me in on the tea. Have you ever had that experience where like the director is just not feeling your performance?
Hey, it's very obvious. They make it so obvious. Like, yeah.
Oh.
Some do this like half smile thing, like, and then it's like, or when you ask for their input, it's like, that eyebrow raise, I know, child, like, yep.
Oh no.
You did not like that. Thank you.
So explain like a scenario, either like the worst time, like where it was like the worst reaction, or like your first.
Girl.
Oh.
While shooting Birdmouth.
Oh.
Sorry, but yes, while shooting Birdmouth, I had to act out there was this drunk scene as I like stumbled towards the car. Girl, I had so much trouble doing that.
Oh.
Yeah, no, the director's faces said it all. I was like, okay, I'll work on it at home, don't worry.
They didn't say anything. It was
They
just all in the face.
I was like, because we kept trying, but like time, you know, we have to rehearse. But then it's like, girl, I'm like, we'll work on it.
Oh.
I'll work on it at home.
Okay, but like, did you ace it though? I mean, I know I was there during that scene. That's actually the scene I was there for.
Yes.
But I was on the other side, so I couldn't really see what was going on, and I had no context. Did you ace it?
I think I did that. I love that.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Progression. Okay, so what has acting taught you about life? Because I believe we are creatives. And so there's a lot of parallels that you can draw from your personal life into your work life, from your work life into your personal life. So for you, what has acting done? Like in both life into acting, acting into life. Yeah.
Yeah, mental awareness, first of all. Let's start there once again. You need to be so mentally aware. And then another thing it also taught me, wait, what was the question again?
Like what does acting fit into your life? Like what does it taught you about life? What
Oh,
does life
yes.
taught you about acting?
My apologies. Yes.
That's okay.
And also that there are, or there can be many different perspectives to just one story. And I also think that it's very important to, if doing a deep dive or investigation on someone, start from their background. Like it, like 80% of the time, it truly does stem from the past. So I think that is also another important key factor. Yeah.
Okay, that's beautiful. Then obviously I have to ask this standard question: is what is your, if you have one, what is your go-to acting method? Are you a Stanislavski babe?
Ooh.
Are you a Chabak babe? See, I know some things.
Spot
okay,
on.
School fees.
Well,
You know, what's your technique
yeah,
that you
no,
like to use?
the first one you mentioned, Stanislavski,
The Stanislavski.
the go-to. So far, it's been excellent for me. I started with it. Look at me now. Yes. Here we are.
Look at you, that see, and we're still gonna see you.
This is only the beginning.
Yes. Would you say for you it's the most sustainable method?
For now, I think I would definitely venture into others, but for now, yes, it's the go-to.
So, I'm curious to know. There's another controversial question. With method acting, right? A lot of people say that it's like a self-torture method, especially when men do it because they just go too far. In my observation, okay, Google it somewhere. Do you agree with that, and why do you agree with that?
I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it, so I don't really wanna expand too much on it. But I'm not sure actually.
Really, you've never used method acting? Usually that's like the first thing.
Method acting, that I know is very, very dangerous. Yeah. And I've tried, honestly, but I've seen myself that you will lose yourself if you're not. Yes. So, yeah, no. Would I recommend? No. But it works for some people, so.
Yeah. I mean, I would argue that I don't think it's sustainable. Personally, that's just me personally. Especially if you're someone who's working from this production to that production to that production to that production.
Yeah, true.
Which is the nature of a lot of actors in this country, where you work project to project to project. Some projects you're kind of working closely together, if not at the same time. So, but that's just me, girl. I just had to ask because I mean, the thespian is you. Okay, all I have is
I'll get you.
You know what I mean? The last time I was
and you
on
did
stage
point
was years
out
ago.
like a very important factor over there.
Oh, what did I point out?
That you don't think it's sustainable.
Oh, yes.
Very important.
We're all about sustainability because I also feel like low-key this goes back to a point that you mentioned much earlier about emotional continuity. Let me land about how this connects. It seems like a very random off-ramp, but with method acting, I feel like sometimes you can be too far gone, and we can see that you're too far gone. And sometimes what that looks like in certain scenes is that, let's say it's a series or a telenovela, in the same episode, we can just feel like something is different. You're more intense, or like you wouldn't react like this, like you did, like literally 2 minutes ago. So how do you say then you manage, almost caught me there. How do you manage emotional continuity, especially in a short film like Burnmouth? Because I was I was close to the producer, so I'm aware of how your guys' schedule was and which scenes you were shooting when and how and the order of all of that. So yeah, I'm curious to know how you kept that because I didn't notice any dipping, and then suddenly now you've got it. Then now it's like, okay, you still.
Okay, like I said in the beginning, the stepping in and stepping out of character thing, it really helps.
It keeps you consistent.
It's so consistent. Like, I'd be Alicia right now. Yes. As soon as I take it off, forget about it all. Back to being me.
Yeah. I like that. It's like skills, talent. You know, talent gets you there, but like the skill set is really what pushes you further. And that's one thing I respect about you. Like a major thing that I respect about you. Period. So, okay. I low-key have like a rapid fire nyana thing to do with you. Okay? So don't think about it too much.
Okay.
Don't think about it too hard. I just need you to answer me. Just answer me. Just answer. Because if you think, now you're going to run it.
Cool.
Okay?
Let's go.
Okay. So, if burnt mouth was a color, what would it be?
Red.
Okay, I knew you were going to say that. Other than, okay. What kind of red?
Let's say a dark burgundy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, type of red.
Okay. If burnt mouth was a song, what would it be?
Oh, this is a tricky one. Bittersweet Billie Eilish, but the slow and reverb version.
Oh, okay, slow to reverb. Okay, slow to reverb.
Yeah.
All right. We are still on rapid fire. You must choose. Ne? One must go.
Okay.
Ne? 8 rounds. One must go. Don't think about it too hard. Just do it. Don't take it personal. It's not like, girl, come on. It's just a game, all right? It's just a game. Cool.
Let's go.
All right. Round 1. Legends. Viola Davis, Angela Bassett.
Viola Davis.
Must go.
No, stay.
Also, Angela Bassett must...
Sorry.
Okay, no, Angela Bassett did the thing. It's okay. Round 2. Octavia Spencer, Regina King.
Octavia Spencer. Let's go with
She's gonna
Octavia.
stay.
Yes.
She's gonna stay. Oh, Regina King. Okay. Halle Berry, Taraji P. Henson. Who's staying? Come on, girl. We gotta go. It's
Just because I'm a new gen, Taraji, staying.
Okay. You see, now we agree. Okay, sharp. Okay, Tessa Thompson, Janelle Monáe.
Tessa. I haven't really watched much films on Janae. So
Really?
Girl,
She
I
is
kid you not.
good.
I need to get
Oh, they
into
are good.
that
My
as soon
apologies.
as
They are really good.
I'll get into
All right. Issa Rae, Tiffany Haddish.
Yo, girl, why are you doing this to me?
This is a very easy answer on my side.
Issa.
She's staying.
She's staying.
Good
She's
choice.
staying.
I like
She's
you,
staying.
girl.
She's
I like you. Okay, new school, Zendaya or Ayo Edebiri.
I don't really know Ayo, so Zendaya. I'm sorry.
You know what?
Shoot me now.
I love both of them. If you chose Ayo, love you. If you chose Zendaya, okay, cool. Zendaya. Lupita Nyong'o, Kiki Palmer. This is hard.
Who?
Lupita Nyong'o or
Let's
Kiki
go
Palmer.
with Lupita.
She's staying.
Yeah, she's staying.
I like you,
She's
girl.
staying.
All right, last one. Viola Davis, Octavia Spencer. You gotta think quickly, girl.
Let's go with Octavia.
Okay.
Let's
Taraji P. Henson, Tessa Thompson.
Taraji. Let's stick to, we'll stick with her.
Okay. Issa Rae or Zendaya?
Issa. I'll stick to Issa. I'm sorry. I'll stick to Issa.
Sure. Of course. Okay. Yeah. I gotta make this harder.
Girl.
I gotta make this harder. Octavia Spencer or Taraji P. Henson?
Aphiwe. Taraji.
Okay. Taraji or Issa?
Yo.
Let me not make a face shame. I think I'm influencing you.
All
This
of
is my
y'all
neutral
at
face.
that. Y'all aren't happy at all.
This is my neutral face.
You said option C?
Issa or Taraji?
Yeah.
Watch this, honey.
Yay.
The fire's dying now.
Hey. Okay. Just because I
feel like you're overcomplicating this.
Okay, no. I'll stick to Taraji. It's fine.
I respect that. Okay. Now I have to bring back Lupita. Lupita or Taraji?
Her over anyone.
Who?
Lupita.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I think we have a winner. I think we have a winner. That is amazing. Okay, you see, I can see. Just play, Miss.
Yo,
exactly. Because my next question to you was gonna be, who are your top 3 actors? But yes, we have this list. Well, I was being a little controversial, but would it be the same like Taraji, Issa? You know, like, is that like your top 3?
No, actually.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah, I think she's South African born and raised. Maggie Benedict. She used to act on Generations, The Legacy. But like way back. She's in my top 3.
Who was her character?
Akona.
Oh, yes!
Girl.
You see,
Her.
You see, South Africans, we don't know government, we know character.
Her. Viola. Definitely. And there's this guy, he acted in a Nazi film. I'm just not sure of his name, but that guy is outstanding.
Interesting.
Like, I'm just not sure of the name.
Of the name?
Yeah.
Don't worry. We will know. I'm sure we know the face.
Definitely.
I think
Definitely
I'm bad with
the
names.
face.
I know faces. Okay, cool. So I want you to imitate out of, let's say, either from your favorite actors or just from your favorite series, your favorite film, just a line that you can think of very quickly. Imitate a favorite line delivered by those actors. Can be those actors, but if you don't remember one, it can be someone else.
Okay. Someone else. Okay. I'm going to do one from someone else.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. This is a bit tense because it's quite an emotional scene.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
So, yeah. Oh, this is actually a monologue, I think. Does it work? A small piece? Or do you want... Okay.
The floor is yours. I mean, the screen is yours.
Okay. When I was a little girl, I used to say to her, I love you to the moon and down again, around the stars and back again. And she used to say to me, I love you to the sun and down again, around the stars and back again. Do you remember, Mom? Okay, yeah, I forgot the rest, but yeah, that's all I got for now. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you see why I love this woman? Do you see why I love this woman?
But yeah.
Were those tears in your eyes?
Girl.
Even I was like, oh, Mama. Oh my word. Again.
Not again. That's all for now.
Oh my goodness.
That's all for now.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, guys.
That was great. I haven't seen you perform like live jive, like in an intense moment like this in so long. So I'm honored that you have trusted me and trusted this space with it.
Thank y'all for making
Talent.
it comfortable.
Thespian. And it's not just because you had tears in your eyes. I think that was just the cherry on top. It's the fact that you put us in wherever you were.
Girl.
That's something a lot of people don't know how to do.
Yeah.
You better drink that water, girl. Cheers to that. Okay,
Twas. Whoa, but yeah.
You ate that.
Thank you.
You are so talented. I just want to take this moment, just like a young moment, to reassure you that with the skill set that you have and the focus that you have, there is no way that you will not make a name for yourself. One day, with these rapid fire games or naming the top 3 actors, all these questions that I asked you, putting you in the hot seat, someone will stand for you the way that you stood for Taraji, for Viola, for Lupita. From my mouth to God's ears, it shall happen.
I receive.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be on the same team.
Yes, it'll happen again.
Let's produce
It'll happen
that.
again. I'll see you.
Definitely.
Yeah, see you at the top,
Can't
girl.
wait to meet you on the stage.
Okay, that brings me to this next question. What are you looking forward to in your career? It can be in 2026. It can be a 5-year plan, whatever it is. When you look at your career, what do you see, and what are you looking forward to?
I'm just looking to work on more projects, honestly. That's my main focus right now. Get more exposure. Yeah, just try and expand my craft more also. So yeah, that's my main focus for myself right now.
I love for you. Yes. Thank you so much, Valencia, for sharing your wisdom, sharing your experience on Burnmouth, and I'm sure we'll be speaking again with many other productions and many other projects to many, many more. Burnmouth is an exceptional start. Y'all better check out Burnmouth. Shout out Create Productions, okay? They ate that. You ate that. You all ate that.
We ate that. Girl,
As
don't
an
forget
extra,
you were
I mean,
there.
as an extra, yeah. I
You
mean,
were
I
there.
ate that. Come
Yeah.
on, like put some respect on my name.
Yes.
You know. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your knowledge with us. It is always an honor. You know, I see you, girl. We see each other. We good. But before we let you go, Baguette, I mean, what host would we be here at Brazen Black to not give you a gift? For you are the gift that keeps on giving. So this is the least
you guys
that we
are
could do.
too kind. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for having me. It was such a blast. I really enjoyed myself. Like, no nerves, no nothing. Loved it.
Good. I
Shout
love
out.
that for you.
Thank you for your gift.
Woo-woo.
And to many more. Many more.
Yes. To us. And that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. But do not forget, you can catch Burnmouth on the 27th of March at 6:30 on the YouTube live stream. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends, your father, your brothers, your sisters, your colleagues, anybody with ears, okay? Even the little dog and cat, all right? And I will see you soon. Salute, BBAFF'ies.